Today we'll be going through Edexcel IGCSE Mathematics B Paper 2 and 4MB1/02. This is 15 Jan 2019 exam. So question number 1, figure 1 is provided, which is not accurately drawn. Figure 1 shows part of regular 12-sided polygon. So 12-sided polygon. The vertices B and E of the polygon are joined. B and E are joined in a straight line. Calculate the size in degrees of angle ABE. So angle ABE is required. Basically this angle is required. So we will calculate first this from the number of sides. We can check for the exterior angle. So exterior angle will be 360 divided by 12, which will be equal to basically this will be equal to 30. So we can use calculator to see this one. 360 divided by 12 will be equal to 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. Now this exterior angle is 30 degree. So we can find the interior angle. For example, so if we extend this by the help of scale, basically I'll draw properly like over here. So this angle is 30 degrees, and this angle we can find, this will be 150 degrees. So interior angle will be 180 minus 30 degrees. This will be equal to 150 degrees. This will be interior angle. So we found the interior angle by the help of number of sides provided. And first we wrote the exterior angle, and then from there we have calculated interior angle. Now interior angle is 150. Now we can check, this is interior angle C and D. So this angle is 150 degrees and this is also 150 degrees. And this is basically a quadrilateral which is having 4 sides, and angles will be adding up to 360 degrees. So out of 360, these two angles are 150 plus 150. So we can write 360 degrees minus 150 plus 150. So this will be 300. So 360 minus 300 will be 60 degrees. So this implies angle B plus angle E is equal to 60 degrees. So angle B plus angle E is equal to 60 degrees. So because these two angles are equal to each other, so angle B will be equal to, basically angle B is what? Angle B is CBE. So we can write CBE, and this one angle E we can write as it is. So angle CBE is equal to 30 degrees. Now this angle is 30 degrees, so we can find this angle because complete interior angle is 150. So this angle will be 150 minus 30 degrees. So we can write angle, we have to find angle ABE. So ABE will be equal to, angle ABE will be equal to angle ABC minus angle EBC or CBE. We can write this one as CBE because we are using this one CBE over here, so to keep the uniformity. So this will be ABC will be basically 150. So 150 minus 30 degrees, this will be resulting to 120 degrees, which is our answer. So this required angle will be 120 degrees. Hopefully you understood this. Now this question number 2 is simultaneous equation. and we will be solving this simultaneous equation by equalization of coefficients. This is 3, this one is 1, so we can multiply this equation by 3, or we can equalize the coefficients of y by multiplying this equation by 3. So now I'm multiplying this equation by 3. I will keep as it is the first equation. So I'll copy the first equation. 3x minus 2y is equal to 7. And the second equation after multiplication will be 3x plus 18y is equal to 15 into 3 will be 45. And now we can subtract, and changing signs, this will be cancelled. So this will be minus 20y is equal to minus 45 plus 7, and this will be resulting to minus 38. So this will be minus 38. Further, we can just find the value of x, which is equal to minus 38 divided by minus 20. And if we calculate this one, minus 38 divided by minus 20, and this will be resulting to 1.9. So y value is 1.9. Now we can replace this y value in any of the two original equations. I will be replacing in second one. So x plus 6 into 1.9 is equal to 15. So x is equal to 15 minus 6 into 1.9, and we will use calculator. So 15 minus 6 into 1.9, this will be resulting to 3.6. So 3.6. So x value is equal to 3.6. We got the answer, and we can write x value as x is equal to 3.6 and y is equal to 1.9. These will be the required two values. Now question number 3, the original price of each 6-day ski pass is reduced by 15% in a sale. In the sale, the price of each 6-day ski pass is this one. This is after discount. Calculate the original price of the pass. Now the price of each 3-day ski pass is this much. The exchange rate is this one, and this is basically B part. First we will tackle with A part. So this is the discounted price after 15%. So x, this is reverse percentage. So x is the amount which we don't know the original price, and discount is 15. So 100 minus 15 will be 85. 100 minus 15 is equal to 85. So we'll calculate 85% of this amount, and we know this is 272, and we will find x 272. This one we will be shifting to other side, so it will be numerator will be changing to denominator, and denominator will be changing to numerator, and after simplification it will be 272 multiplied by 100 divided by 85, and answer will be 320. This will be dollars, so this is 320. So answer will be $320 for this one. Now B part, calculate how much Andrew, for example, the price of 3-day ski pass is this one, and conversion rate is this. So we have to convert this into dollars and check how much Andrew will save by buying 1 6-day pass rather than in the sale, rather than two this passes, right? So we will convert this one. So for B part also we will be using the same page. So B part we can write here A part and B part. So this will be 110 pounds will be multiplied by 1.70, and we will get in dollars, and this will be 110 into 1.70, and this will be equal to $187. So dollars 187. So one pass is for this one. One pass is for 100 and this one. So two passes. two 3-day passes will be costing to 187 plus 187, which is equal to 187 plus 187 will be resulting to 374, and we will be checking how much is the discounted price. Basically we will be checking the price, the benefit which he is getting, and this will be, so we can calculate this. This is basically in dollars, so this amount is in dollars. He, instead of paying this much amount, he has paid basically this one $272. So we can check for the savings, so we can write savings is equal to 3, instead of 374 he has paid basically 272, and we will calculate this one. So 374 minus 272 is equal to $102. So $102, this will be the saving, which will be our final answer to this question number 3. Question number 4, express 56 as the product of prime numbers. Trains, this is basically B part. A part we will be solving first. So A part, 56 as the product of prime numbers. So we can write 56, and this will be 2 divided by, we can use calculator, 56 divided by 2 will be equal to 28, and again 28 by 2, this will be 14, and then again by 2, this will be 7, and 7 is also product, so is prime number. So we can write 2 into 2 into 2 into 7, and this will be the answer for A part. And for B part, trains to Watson leave Danby station every 56 minutes. Trains to Barbie leave Danby station every 24 minutes. And a train to Watson and train to Barbie both leave Danby station at 12. So find the next time that a train to Watson and a train to Barbie leave Danby station at the same time. So basically we will have to check for the LCM of these two, 56 and 24. These are the two figures they have provided. These are the intervals for these trains. So if we check LCM for this one, we can use the division method, 56 and 24. So we can divide by 2, this will be 56. 56 divided by 2 will be 28. So this will be 28 and this will be 12, and then by again by 2 this will be 14 and 6. Again by 2 this will be 7 and 3, and then next by 3 this will be 7 and 1, then by 7 this will be 1 and 1. Now we can find the LCM of this one. LCM will be equal to 2 raised to power 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 7, and this will be 2 raised to the power 3 multiply by 3 and again multiply by 7. This will be equal to 168. So this 168, we will just press the time button, and this will be basically we can convert into 168. So this is 168 minutes, and this train is leaving at 12. So after 12 it will be 168 more minutes. So 12 hours plus 168 minutes, this one, and we will check the time. So we can use calculator. 12 hours plus 0 hours and 168 minutes, and this will be resulting to 1448. So it will be 1448 will be our answer to this part. So we can write 1448. Hopefully you understood. We have used the calculator for this time calculation, which is the easiest way to calculate. Now question number 5, on the grid opposite, draw the graph of this equation y is equal to 3x plus 2 for the values of x from 0 to 5. So first of all we will solve the a part. Grid is provided on this page. So I will copy this equation, which is y is equal to 3x plus 2. So this is basically 2 is the y-intercept. So line is passing through this one from this point, and then gradient is 3. So m is equal to 3, which we can write 3 over 1. So 3 units up. From this point we will check 1, 2, 3 units up and 1 unit right. So this will be the second point, and we can draw the straight line, and that straight line will be, I'll turn the page like this one. So from 0 to 5, so 0 to 5 we will have to extend this one. So this will be our straight line. So from here we can even extend this one up to the graph provided. So this will be the line. So we have drawn this line. Now this one, this is y is equal to 3x plus 2. Now b part, show by shading on the grid the region are defined by all the inequalities. This is one inequality, which is y is less than equal to 3x plus 2, which is this equation with inequality symbol. So we'll draw this also. Y is greater than equal to 4. So y is greater than equal to 4. We can draw y is equal to 4 will be over here. So I will move page so that you can see clearly. So y is equal to 4 is basically this line. Y is equal to 4 will be this line, and then they are saying, and this inequality also, and we can solve this inequality and find the next equation as well. Basically we will recheck this line. Y is equal to 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2, this one we have to recheck this. We have done a little mistake over here. If we take, like for example, x is equal to 4, so x is equal to 4, if we replace in this, we will get y is equal to 3 into 4 plus 2, which is equal to 12 plus 2 will be 14. So our point will be 4 and 14. So we can draw this point 4 and 14, and 4 and 14 will be 4 this one, and 14 will be this point. So 4 and 14 is this point. So our line should pass through this one. This is wrong, so I will rectify this one. So this line will be redrawn. Y is equal to 4 is correct line, so I will have to just rectify this line. So this is erased, so I will redraw this line by using these 2 points which we have identified now. So this point will be, one point will be this one, and the second point will be this one. So we will be extending this up to this line. So this is done. Now we got the correct 2 lines. The third line also we can draw from the given equation. Now the given equation is this one. 4x is greater than equal to 8 and less than equal to 18. We can solve this part first, and this will be 4x is greater than equal to 8. This implies we can divide by 4. This will be 2. So x is greater than or equal to 2. This is one part, and the second part we can solve this portion. 4x is less than or equal to 18. Divide by 4, so this is cancelled. X is less than or equal to 18 divided by 4, so 18 divided by 4 will be resulting to 4.5. So these are the two equations which we got from this given equation. X is greater than equal to 2, so x is greater than equal to 2 will be this line. This is 1, this is 2, so this will be the line which we can draw like this. One will be x is greater than equal to 2, and we will draw this line up to the graph provided, which will be this one. And the second equation was x is less than equal to 4.5, so x 4.5 less than equal to 4.5 will be up to this level. So 4 is this one, 5 is this one, so 4.5 will be this. So we can draw this line, and I will move the page to extend the line. So this will be the line up to this one. This is how we got. Now the shading part. We will go through the equations and accordingly we will shade the parts. Like first equation is y is less than equal to 3x plus 2. So we will be shading this equation first. So y is less than equal to 3x plus 2. So this is basically we will be shading the lower portion, and lower portion will be this one. So we will basically by shading on the grid or to find whether inequality is okay. So this will be the lower part. We can shade this one. Lower of this will be, if I will put the scale over here, so we will be shading this portion of this line, and we'll have to shade like the other equality is y is greater than equal to 4, and greater than equal to 4 is this one. So this scale I will be keeping over here. So within this region we can shade this portion, and next is basically this one also we have shaded, and the next is x is greater than equal to 2. Greater than equal to 2 is this side, so we can shade this region also, and this is also done. And the fourth part is x is less than equal to 4.5, so this will be lesser portion will be this side. This is 4.5, so we will be shading this side like this one. So this is the region which we have identified, so we will shade this whole region. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything, and you must have subscribed Maths TV. If you have not yet done, you can subscribe Maths TV, and don't forget to press bell icon also. So we are done with this part. Basically 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth inequality which we have to shade, and we have identified these equations from this given data, and also we have shaded this, and this is basically the region R. We can write here region R. Hopefully you got this. Now this is question number 6, which is Venn diagram question, and this is saying one day 80 customers at a health spa were asked if they used any of gym, pool or sauna. Of those 80 customers, 36 had used gym. So this region is 36, and 60 used pool, 16 this one, and this one 30 had used sauna, so 30 in this region. 20 has used gem and pool but not Swana. Gem and pool but not Swana. So only this one is having 20. This one we have indicated. This is done. Then 17 had used the pool and Swana. Pool and Swana. But not gem. So 17 in this region. So intersection of these two. So this is also done. We have done this. 6 had used gem, the pool and Swana. So 6 is in this region. All this region is for all three. So 6 in this one. No one had used the gem and Swana but not the pool. So this is 0, nothing in this one. Now we can complete. 34 had used gem. So 20 plus 6 will be 26. So 34 minus 26 will be equal to 8. So this region is 8. And this is also done. 60 had used pool. So this 60 minus this one. 60 minus these three numbers will be adding 20 plus 6 plus 17. And this will be resulting to 17. This will be 17. Now this region is what? This is also done. 30 has used Swana. So this is 30. So 30 minus these two values, 6 plus 17. 6 plus 17, and this will be resulting to 7. So this region will be 7. This is how we have completed with A part, and B part it is saying find part 1. G intersection P intersection S. So G intersection P intersection S is basically this region. G union, not intersection, this is basically union. G union P union S. This G union P union S and complement of that one. So total are 80. Basically in this region we forgot to represent the outer portion, which is 80 are the total customers. So we'll have to check what is outside this. So everything will be adding and subtracting from 80. So 80 minus, we will be adding all this. So 8 plus 20 plus 6 plus 17 plus again 17 plus 7. So this will be equal to 5. So it means outside is 5. So this is union of everything, will be including this all. Complement, so complement means not including this all. So outer region is 5. So answer to this A part will be 5. And N of G union S. So G union S will be this one plus this one without duplication. So we'll be adding 8 plus 20 plus 6 plus 17 plus 7, and this will be equal to 58. So we can write here 58. And for S complement intersection P, S complement is not in S. Not in S is these 3 and this S, this 5 value. So not in S will be 1, 2, 3 and 4 values, and not in S intersection P. So P is 20 and 17, which will be adding up to 37. So this will be 37 for this part. This is also done. Page they have provided for question 6, which we have already done. Now this is question number 7. Vincent plays a game in which he can score 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Each time he plays the game, the score he gets in a game is independent of the score he got in the previous games. The table gives information about the probability of this also. This we have to calculate basically the value of x. So we will calculate. We know this one, this should add up to 1. Probability maximum probability is 1. So we will calculate x. plus 3x plus x plus 0.2 plus 0.1. This should be equal to 1. So this will be 5x and is equal to 1 minus 0.2 minus 0.1, which will be equal to 1 minus 0.2 minus 0.1, and this will be resulting to 0.7. So 0.7, so x will be equal to 0.7 divided by 5. So 0.7 divided by 5 will be resulting to 0.14. So 0.14 will be the value of x. So this is how we calculated this value of x. So calculate the number of times he would expect to score 1. So out of 150, so we will multiply x's value, 3x is value for 1. So we will find 3x. So 3x will be 0. Basically this will be 0.14, which is value of x. So 3x will be multiplied by 3, and out of 150 times this one, so we will multiply all this and we will get 3 multiplied by 0.14 and multiply by 150. This will be resulting to 63. So 63 will be answer to our A part. So this is A part which we are done with. Calculate the probability that Vincent's total is greater than 6. So total is greater than 6 mean it can be different options, like for example it can be 3 and 4 or 4 and 3. This can be option, or it can be 4 and 4. So these are the options which will be having score more than 6. So we can check the probabilities for these. Probability of 3 is 0.2 and probability of 4 is 0.1. So this will be the probability, plus probability of 4 is 0.1 and probability of 3 is 0.1, so 0.1, and probability of 4 is basically no, probability of 3 is 0.2, so this will be 0.2, and probability of 4 is 0.1 into 0.1. So this is how we will be adding and finding the probability of this. So this will be calculated. So 0.2 into 0.1, first one, plus the second one 0.1 into 0.2, second is also done, plus the third one which is 0.1 into 0.1, and this will be resulting to 0.05. so this is equal to 0.05. this will be our final answer to part B. Now C part, calculate the probability that he got a score of 4 in the first of these two games. So probability of getting 4 is basically is 0.1. this is the probability. So in first of two games, so it will be, so for this probability we will be checking this one and this one. 0.2 into 0.1, this will be in case of 1, 4 and 3, and plus this will be 0.1 and 0.1, which will be probability for getting both 4s, and divided by the total probability of this one, which is 0.05, and we will be getting, we can calculate this, 0.2 into 0.1 plus second is 0.1 into 0.1 into 0.1, and this is equal to this one, and divided by 0.05, and we will get this as 0.6. so our answer will be 0.6. hopefully you got this question as well. Now this is question number 8, which is Diagram is provided, diagram not accurately drawn, they have mentioned, and detail of the drawing they have provided. Figure 2 shows the triangle OAB. OAB is this triangle. OA is equal to 2A. OA is equal to, this side is equal to 2A, which is OA, this direction. And then OB is equal to 3B, so this side is 3B, which is this direction. And point C lies on OA such that OC is equal to 1 by 3 OA. So OC is equal to 1 by 3 of OA. So this will be 1 by 3 of 2A. So 1 by 3 of 2A, and this CA will be basically 2 by 3 of 2A. So this is how it is divided, and the point D lies on OB. D is on OB such that OD is equal to 2 by 3 of OB. So 2 by 3 of OB, so OB is 3B, so this will be OD, and 1 by 3 of 3B will be DB section. So this is how we identified these sections. Then they are saying find CD in terms of AB. So CD will be this direction. So to find CD, we can write CD is equal to CO plus OD. So we can write over here, basically we can use this next page for this one. So CD is equal to CO plus OD. This is how we can show this one. So CO will be basically 1 by 3 of this one we have mentioned over here, 1 by 3 of 2A, 1 by 3 of 2A, and plus OD. OD will be 2 by 3 of 3B. So we can write here 2 by 3 of 3B. This will be our CD. Now we can simplify it, and this one we can open. This will be 2 by 3 of A, plus 3 will be cancelled, so this will be 2B. This will be our CD, which we have calculated for A part, which is this one. Basically this will be minus, we will be taking this minus direction. See this one, CO. So CO will be minus this, so this will be minus, and this will be our CD value. Now this is our A part. B part is basically saying this one, find OP in terms of B. OP in terms of B. OP is this one, OP is this. So we'll have to find OP. So OP we can write OP is equal to, we can take this route for OP. We can write OA, and basically we can write ratios of OP, ratio OA. OP, this is ratio symbol over here, so we can write OP ratio OA will be equal to, OP ratio OA will be equal to same as OD ratio OC. So this will be equal to OD ratio OC. This is what we know from here. OP ratio OA will be having same ratio as OD ratio OC, and we know OP is equal to, basically this is A we know is 2A, so we'll replace here 2A, and this will be OD. Also we know OD, which is basically 2B. OD is 2B. This will be cancelled and this will be 2B, so this value is 2B. And C also, we know this one is 2 by 3A, so this will be 2 by 3A. This will be a ratio of this one, and now we can find this one. This will be basically OP ratio. This we have replaced the values of this all, and the product we can check, like for example product of inners will be equal to the product of outers. So by the product rule, product of these two will be equal to product of these two. So this will be OP into 2 by 3A into OP will be equal to 2A into 2B, which is equal to 4AB. So OP will be equal to 4AB divided by 2 by 3A. So now we can cancel this one. This will be basically this A will be cancelled with A, so this will be 12 over 2B, which is cancelled to 6, so this will be 6B. So OP is equal to 6B. This is what we have calculated for part B. In the C part, we have to show that A, B and Q are collinear. For that one, what we will be doing, we can see this one, that AQ is equal to AC and 2 of CD. So we can write the equation AQ is equal to AC plus 2CD, and we can replace the values of this one. Basically AQ will be, now this will be AC is minus 4 by 3A, and 2 of CD we can write minus 2 by CD value. Basically we have already calculated in part A, so we will copy that value over here. And now if we open this one, so AQ will be equal to, this is A and this is A, we can combine this. This will be minus 4 by 3 minus 4 over 3, and this will also be minus 4 by 3, so minus 4 over 3. This will be minus 8 by 3, so we can write here minus 8 by 3A and plus 4B. Now this is basically AQ value, and now we can write AB value, and AQ value is this one. AQ, we found this complete one, and AB is what? AB is minus 2A and plus 3B, so we can write minus 2A plus 3B for this one. And if we check this, we can, from here we can write AQ is equal to 4 by 3 of AB. So if we multiply this AB by 4 by 3, we will get AQ. So this implies AQ and AB are multiples of each other. So we can write as answer that they are on a straight line. So A, B and Q are collinear. When we are proving that they are multiple of each other, it means they are part of the same line, so it means that they are collinear. So this is done. Now we can move to the next question, which is question number 8. The vertices of a This is basically question number 9. 8 we have already done. So question number 9 is saying the vertices of a triangle A are the points of 1, 2, 3 on the grid opposite. Draw and label triangle A. So we have to draw that triangle. This is the grid provided. 0, 0 is basically this point. Then 1, 0, 1 and 0 will be this point, and 0 and 2. So 0 and 2 will be this point. So vertices of A are the points, this one on the grid opposite. Draw this triangle. So if we draw this smaller triangle, this will be over here. So we can draw this triangle like this one. It will be a small triangle. So this is done. Then draw and label the triangle A. So this is basically A, we can write inside it. Now it is labeled. Then B part, they are saying triangle A is transformed to triangle B under the transformation with matrix M, and where M is provided, and we have to transform this triangle under this one. So what we will do, we can write the coordinates of this one. We'll write the matrix first and multiply with the coordinates of the triangle. So this is in form of matrix, which is M provided, and the coordinates of this triangle are 0, 0, 1, 0 and 0, 2. These are the triangle coordinates. And if we multiply, we will multiply this first row and first column. So it will be 0, and then we can take first row and second column. So it will be 3. So this will be 3 over here. Then first row's third column. So it will be, this will be 0 and this will be -8. So it will be -8, this one. Then we can take second row first column. So this will also be 0, and this will be second row second column. So it will be 4, and second row and third column, this will be 0 and 6. So this will be the new matrix which we can find, and we have to draw this triangle. So 0, 0 is already here. 3 and 4, so 3 units here, and 4 will be 1, 2, 3, 4 will be this one. So 1 is origin, 1 is this one, and third one is -8 and 6. So -8 and 6 will be this one. So we can draw this triangle. We can draw this one over here like this one. So this will be drawn. This is already drawn, and we'll have to label this as B. So this will be RB. B part is done. The transformation with matrix M is equivalent to an enlargement with center center the origin. So this is enlargement with center origin by scale factor K, followed by the anti-clockwise rotation degrees about the origin. Calculate the value of K. So we have to find the value of K in part C. So we can calculate for part C. So we will be C part, we will be taking, for example, this one 3 units and 4 units. So we can take as 3 square plus 4 square under root, which will be equal to basically we can check with the calculator, root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, and this will be equal to 5. So this one is done. Then they are asking for the angle. So angle will be tan inverse. We can find the angle that is D part. So angle will be tan inverse of, I will move page a little above. So tan inverse of y over x, y value is 4. So 4 over x value is 3. Tan inverse of 4 over 3 will be the angle theta. So we can check tan inverse of 4 over 3, and this will give us the value of angle, which is 53.13 degrees, or approximately equal to 53.1 degrees. This will be our answer to the D part. Then they are saying for this one, E part, triangle B is transformed to triangle C under the reflection in the x-axis. On the grid, draw and label the triangle C. So reflection in x-axis for triangle B. So reflection along x-axis we will draw for triangle B. So reflection will be, this point will remain here. So reflection of this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4 units down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So this point will be here, and this point will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So it will come to -6, and we can draw this diagram also, and this will be like this one, and joining this point also with the origin, and this point, these 2 points also we have to join, and this will be our triangle labeled C. So we are done with this labeled drawing also. Then comes to F part. Triangle A is transformed to triangle C. So A is this smaller one and C is this bigger one. Under the transformation with matrix T. So under the matrix T, find the matrix. So we have to find the matrix of that one for that transformation A onto C. So for this part F, basically what we can do, we can find the matrix T. So what we can do, we can take the M matrix which is provided over here and multiply it with the transformation matrix, which is 1, 0, 0 and -1, and M vector will be 3, -4 and 4 and 3. So this will be the complete transformation, double transformation, which we already have done. So this into this will be 3. So this will be resulting to 3 because this will be 0. So this will be 3, and first row and second column will be resulting to -4, and second row first column will be resulting to 0 and -4. So this will be -4, and this second row second column will be resulting to -3. So this will be basically the matrix which is required. This is answer for part F. We can mention over here as F. So this question is also done. Now they are saying that this one is basically done. Yeah, so this drawing, basically they have provided this additional grid. Only use this grid if you need to redraw your triangles. So we don't need this one, so I'm just skipping this page. Then question number 10, we have this one. A rocket is launched from a point which is 5 meters above horizontal ground. The rocket moves vertically upwards. So it's moving vertically upward, so that at time t seconds, the height h meters of the rocket above the ground is given by this equation. So at time t seconds, the velocity of the rocket is v meters per second, and the acceleration of the rocket is this one. And find an expression for v in terms of t. Expression of v in terms of t we have to find. So for velocity, we know we have to differentiate the given equation. So this is the distance as x we can write. So differentiation, like for example, we can write x is equal to 5 plus 3t plus 9t square minus t cube. So dx by dt is equal to, or we can write dh by dt, whatever. So dx by dt will be equal to, this will be 0 and this will be derivative of this will be 3 and this will be 18t and minus 3t squared. This will be basically the velocity. So we can write here velocity is equal to this one. This is A part. And for B part, we have to find an expression for acceleration in terms of t. So acceleration will be equal to dv over dt. So this will be derivative of this will be 18 minus 6t. This will be basically the expression for acceleration. So this is also done. Then C part, find the time when rocket stops accelerating upward. So acceleration will be equal to 0, so A will be equal to 0. This implies 18 minus 6t is equal to 0. So 6t is equal to 18. This implies t will be equal to 18 over 6, which is equal to 3. So t is equal to 3 will be the time when it will be equal to acceleration will be equal to 0. Then show that the height in meters to height in meters to 1 decimal place of A above the ground is this much. So the rocket is basically, the rocket is instantaneously at rest when it is at point A. So when it is at point A, it is for a very, very small interval of time, it is at rest. So we will take this as velocity will be 0 at that moment. So for D part, what we will be doing, for D part, velocity will be taking equal to 0. So we already found is equal to 3 plus 18t minus 3t squared is equal to, this one we will be replacing equal to 0. So this will be our quadratic equation. So we can write 3. Basically we can erase 3 also, we can take common 3 and this will be t square minus 6t minus 1 is equal to 0. So our quadratic equation will be t square minus 6t minus 1 is equal to 0. So t will be equal to, we can find this one by the help of mode 5 3, and coefficient of t square is 1, coefficient of b is minus 6 and c value is minus 1. So our values will be this one 6.16 and the second value will be minus 0.16. So we can ignore that one. We will apply quadratic formula. For example, this one, a value is a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to minus 1. These values we will be using, and minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. This is our quadratic formula, and we can replace the values minus into minus 6 b value plus minus b square minus 6 squared minus 4 into a value will be 1 and c value will be minus 1 over divided by 2 into a is 1. So this will be resulting to these values which we have already calculated, and these values will be this one. So we can write 6.16 and the second value will be this one, which is minus 0.16, and we will be selecting this 6.16 and ignoring the negative value. We will replace this one in h. H will be equal to 5 plus 3t plus 9t squared and minus t cube, and we will replace here 5 plus 3 into 6.16 and plus 9 into 6.16 squared and minus t cube means 6.16 cube. And now we can calculate this value by the help of calculator. So I'll move page a little above so we can use calculator here. Mode 1. So this will be calculated 5 plus 3 into 6.16 plus 9 into plus basically plus 9 into 6.16, and this will be squared, and minus in bracket 6.16, and this will be cubed, and this will be resulting to 113.24 131.245, and so we can round it to 130, basically 131.12, so or 131 point, we can give answer like this one as it is, 131.25 like this one. So we are done with this one. So this will be our final answer. They are saying basically in question, find the total distance to the nearest meter traveled by the rocket at the instant it hits the ground. So nearest meter will be 131 meters, will be basically the answer will be 131 meters. So this will be our final answer. This question number 10 is basically done. Question number 11 is f of x is equal to 4x cube minus 13x minus 6. Use the factor theorem to show that 2x plus 1 is factor of f of x. So what we can do, we can for a part we will be replacing like 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x will be equal to minus 1 by 2, and we can replace this minus 1 by 2 in f of x. So it will be 4 into minus 1 by 2 cube minus 13 into minus 1 by 2 and minus 6, and we will be checking this value, and this will be 4 into minus 0.5 we can write instead of 1 by 2, and this will be cubed, and this will be minus 13 into minus 0.5 and minus 6, so this will be equal to, this is 0, so this implies that 2x plus 1 is factor, so we can move a page a little above, is factor of f of x. So this is done. Hence factorize f of x fully. Now we have to factorize this fully. To factorize this one, what we can do, we can divide it. Basically we can use the next page, or we can divide it on this page only. So this will be 2x plus 1 will be one factor, and we have to take the other factor also, and if we divide that one, like for example 4x cube minus 13x minus 6, so we can divide it by 2x plus 1, so this will be 2x squared, so we'll get 4x cubed, and this will be plus 2x squared, and this will be minus and minus, so minus 2x squared minus 13x minus 6, and next will be with minus x, and this will be minus 2x squared. We are basically dividing it, algebraic division, so this into this will be minus 2x squared and minus x, and then addition, and this will be resulting to minus 12x minus 6, and next will be minus 6, so this will be minus 12x minus 6 and addition, so it's gone. So this will be basically the factor which we'll be using over here, 2x squared minus x minus 6, and This one will be further factorized, and we can use mode 5 3 for factorization of this part. Coefficient of x square is 2 and coefficient of x is -1, and coefficient basically constant value is -6, and values we will get will be 2 and -3/2. So we can write 2x plus 1, and the second factor we can write it as, this will be 2, so we can write x minus 2, and the second value is basically -3/2, so it will be 3/2, so 2x plus 3. So these will be the factors, and now we can write this one as factors. If you want to add step over here, so you can add that step as well, but if you want to add step from here, so this step we can write over here x minus 2, 2x plus 3, and you can add step over here, which will be, for your clarification and for your 100% surety that you will not be losing any marks, you can write, like for example, x into 2x plus 3 and minus 2 into 2x plus 3. That's all. This will be sufficient, so I will move this one. So this will be your final answer. Hopefully this is done. B part is also done. Find the coordinates of the point of intersection of C with the x-axis. So find the coordinates of the point of intersection of C with the x-axis. So for C part, we can solve C part over here. C part will be just replacing this one. For point of intersection, we'll be replacing these equal to 0. So it means 2x plus 1 into x minus 2 into 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, and a into b into c is equal to 0. This implies that a is equal to 0, 2x plus 1 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0, or 2x minus plus 3 is equal to 0. So this implies x is equal to -1/2, and this implies x is equal to 2, and this implies x is equal to -3/2. So these will be the, so to write the points, what we can do, this point will be -1/2 and 0, because it is intercepting the x-axis, so value of y at x-axis will be 0, and this will be 2 and 0, and this one will be -3/2 and -3/2 and 0. So these will be the 3 points which we are required to find. D part is find the coordinates to 2 decimal places of the turning points of C. So turning points of C, we have to find the coordinates of the turning points. For the coordinates of the turning points, we will be taking the equation, and we will be basically the derivative of the equation we will be putting equal to 0. So derivative of f of x, for this basically D part, we will be taking the f of x, which is f of x is equal to 4x cube minus 13x minus 6. So dy by dx will be equal to, or f dash of x we can write, this will be equal to 12x squared minus 13, and this one we will be replacing equal to 0 for the turning point. So 12x squared minus 13 is equal to 0. This implies 12x is equal to 13, so x is equal to basically x squared. 12x squared is equal to 13, so x squared is equal to 13/12, and this one will be, we can write it as x will be equal to plus minus under root 13/12, and under root of 13/12 will be what? So root of 13/12, this will be equal to 1.0. So plus minus 1.04 will be our answer for this one. This will be x value, so we can replace this one in the equation. We will be replacing, for example, this is f of x is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x minus 6. So in this equation we will be replacing this value, so we will get the points. Basically we will be replacing plus value and minus value. So we can, if we replace the plus value, we will be getting f of x is basically equal to 4x cubed minus 13x minus 6, and in this one we will be replacing first the positive value 4 into 1.04 cube, or we can directly use calculator also to replace the values. So 4 alpha, this one x cubed will be this one, and minus 13x, so alpha this one, and minus 6. Now this is our equation. Now we can solve it. Calculate for x is equal to 1.04, and this will be minus 15 points. So when we replace plus value, so we can erase this one and we can write directly value, and for x is equal to 1.04, y will be equal to minus 15.02. So our point will become 1.04 and minus 15.02. This will be 1 point, and for x is equal to minus 1.04, so we will solve this again. So we will press calculate for x is equal to minus 1.04, and this will give us 3.02. so y value will be equal to 3.02, and we will write here minus 1.04 will be giving us the value 3.02, and this will be the second point, and we are done with this D part. So D part is done. Now we can go through E part. E part is saying on the grid opposite draw the curve of C. Curve of C we have to draw, and this is the table of values which they have already provided. We'll be using this table of values and we'll be drawing the curve. So if we check, first point is minus 2 and minus 12. So minus 2 and minus 10, and so 11, 12 will be this one. So minus 2 and minus 12 will be this point. Then next point is 0.5 and minus 12. 0.5 will be this one, and minus 12 again will be this one, this, and 1.5 and minus 12. So 1.5 and minus 12. So all these 3 points are over here. They have provided us these values. Now we'll have to use our brain to properly draw this curve. So this is basically the equation which we have already written over here, and we used in previous part. For this one, for basically part D, we have already written this equation. If we check for minus 2, calculate for minus 2, we are getting minus 12, and for 0.5, basically we have to this one, calculate for 0.5, and this will be giving minus 12, and for 1.5, calculate for 1.5, it's again giving minus 12. So these 3 values we have confirmed that these are according to our equation correct. Now we will be taking other values, like for example to draw the graph. From here we want to know that it is going upward or downward. So we will take, like for example, x is equal to we can take x is equal to minus 1, So calculate for minus 1 will be 3. So minus 1 is 3. It means minus 1 is here. So 1, 2 and 3. So this is the point, right? Then it means it's curving like this one upward. So we can check for x is equal to 0. So calculate for x is equal to 0. This will be giving us minus 6. So for 0 it is coming down. So minus 6 is over here. So x is equal to 0 will be this one. Then we can check for x 0.5 minus 0.5 basically. So calculate for minus 0.5. This will be 0. So minus 0.5 and 0 is this value. This is point of intersection. And if we double check this minus 1, so calculate for minus 1 is equal to 3, which is this one. So we can check for another point like minus 0.75. So calculate for minus 0.75. This is 2.6. So it's coming down, right? So we can check from this side also. So 1 minus 1.5. So calculate minus 1.5, and this is also 0. So minus 1.5 is 0. It means it is over here. So this is passing through this one, curving this one and coming down and passing through this, and according to this one we have to check the minimum point also from here, like x is equal to 1. So calculate for x is equal to 1. This will be minus 15. So this is over here, and then we can plot this like x is equal to 2.5. So calculate x is equal to 2.5, which is giving us 24. So 24 will be out of the paper, so we are not going to that side. So we will be just restricting to this point. So we are done with this portion. We can check, for example, up to this one is 1.5. For 2 it will be very high, so we will be just plotting this one. So to plot this curve, we can turn the page according to our convenience. So we will be requiring this one to move like this and turning from here like this one, and we can erase the double lining. So this will be our final curve, will be this one, and we can turn from here. We can turn, this will be the maximum point. We cannot go above this. So this should be a smoother curve, and it's curving like this one, and from here also it is turning. So these are the turning points. We have drawn maximum point and the minimum point also. So it's crossing at minus 6. We can identify this point as 0 and minus 6. Basically, actually you have to write down the coordinates of the points of intersection, as well as we have to show the maximum point and minimum point, and we can use the answers of the previous parts which we have already done. So for example, to complete this graph we can use this x value 2 also. So this is the equation which we have already written on the calculator, and this equation we will calculate for x is equal to 2 and we will get value 0. So it means that this point is also included in this, and our curve will be extending to this, up to this one. It will be extended like this one. Now we can we can write down the coordinates, basically the points of intersection. This will be minus 1.8, we can write here, and this point will be basically 0.8 minus 0.8, so we can show minus 0.5, sorry, minus 0.5, this one, and this will be y-intercept, and we can write minus 6 over here, which we have written 0 and minus 6, and this point will be 2, so we can write 2 over here, and these are basically the points where it is intersecting and it is moving to this side. So we can check for 2.5 also. So if we check for 2.5, this will be equal to 24, so it means it's going above like this one, so we can just extend it like this one. So if even you are not extending, even then it is correct, but you have to give these points. Now remaining are maximum point and minimum point. So if we go through the stationary points which we have already done, are 1.04 and minus 15.02. So our this point is basically, if we check, this is exactly 1.04 and minus 15.02. We have shown over here 1, but it is very small increase, 1.04. So we can show like this one. This is the point, and the second point, which is this one minus 1.04, this will be minus 1.04, and this will be 3.02, and we'll have to show this maximum. This is maximum point and this is the minimum point. So we have shown maximum point, which is this one, which we have maximum, basically turning point, the maximum, and this is turning point minimum. We have shown this y-intercept also, and we have shown x-intercepts as well, and this is done. So easiest way is to use these values which we have done in part D of this question. Question number 12. Question number 12 is saying figure 3 shows a solid silver paperweight made from a cuboid and a half cylinder. So this is half cylinder and this is cuboid. The cuboid is 2a centimeter wide, b centimeter long, and height is also b centimeter. The plane face of a half cylinder coincides with the top face of the cuboid. So this facing area of these two are same. So find an expression for A in terms of pi A and B. So area in terms of pi A and B we have to calculate. So for the surface area of this one paperweight, we can take this area. This will be 2A into B. So this side will be 2AB and opposite side will also be 2AB. So we can write this one A part. So it will be 2AB plus 2AB. These are two opposite sides, this side, and the base area will be 2A plus B as well, because this side is 2A and this side is B, so plus 2AB. Now this is done. These three sides are basically done. Now we can check this height is B and this side is also B, so this area will be B square. B into B will be B square, and the opposite will also be B square, so plus B square plus B square. Now we want to add the surface area of this side. This will be basically we can find this radius will be what? Radius is basically A, because this is 2A, so radius will be A. So pi r square, r is A, so pi A squared by 2, which is pi A squared by 2 will be for this one, and pi a squared by 2 will be for this opposite side. Now we need this curved surface area, which will be, this side is b and this will be 2 pi r by 2. So plus pi r, 2 pi r, instead of 2 pi r I'm writing pi r, and multiply by, basically this will be multiplied by 2 and this will be multiplied by b also. So this one not multiplied by 2, this will be pi r, because this is only one surface area. So plus pi r multiplied by 2, because the perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r. In this case we are taking semicircle, so it will be 2 pi r by 2, which is pi r. Now the final thing, which will be adding this one, 1 2 3, this will be 6ab and plus 2b squared, and this will be, this and this will be adding up to pi a squared, and this will be plus pi into r is a, so pi a b. This will be our final answer, which we can further we can not simplify. Basically this is the final simplified answer. Now b part, given that a is equal to this one and the surface area of the paper weight can be written in this format, show that the exact value of b is this one. So we'll have to replace this value basically and find the value of b. So for b part, we will replace this value of a is equal to 6 under root 5 in this one. So 6, a value will be 6 under root 5 into b, and plus 2 into b squared, and plus pi into a squared will be 6 under root 5 squared, plus this will be pi into 6 under root 6 under root 5, 6 under root 5 into b, this one, and we have to calculate this one. Now for b part, if we compare this a part answer and b part is this one, 2b square plus 6ab, this portion is same as 6ab plus 2b square. So it means this remaining part is equal to 60 pi under root 15. So we can write here pi a square plus pi ab is equal to 60 pi under root 15. So this relation we got by comparing this equation with our answer, which is part A, and now we can find value of b from here, and b will be equal to 60 pi under root 15, and this will be sent to other side, so this will be minus pi a squared and divided by, this will be pi a, and we can replace the value of a which is provided over here. A is equal to 6 under root 5, so this will be 60 pi under root 15 minus pi, and this will be 6 under root 5 squared and divided by pi into 6 under root 5. Now this one can be further simplified, and we can just calculate also. Like for example, if we write this one 60 and pi will be this one, and under root of 15 and minus pi and 6 root of 5, and this will be squared, and denominator will be pi into 6 under root 5, and this will be equal to, basically there is a multiplication missing, so this will be equal to, again there is oh, the bracket is basically here, we have done mistake, so bracket should be here. This is resulting to 3.9, and 3.9, if we check 3.904, and this value which they have given, this is 3.904100211. If we check the value which they have provided, which is 10 under root 10 root of 3 and minus 6 root of 5, and if you check, this is 3.904122. It's exactly same as this one, so we can write this one is reducing to 10 under root 3 minus 6 under root 5, we can write. And if you want, you can further simplify this by rationalization. Basically you will have to multiply this with under root 5 and this also with under root 5, and then you will get to this under root cancelled, and then you can reach to this answer. Hopefully you understood this part as well. Now this is done. Next part is basically this part, C part. The paper weight is melted down to form different cuboid. This second cuboid is 2 centimeter wide, 2 centimeter, and B centimeter long and H centimeter high, as shown in figure 4. Calculate the size to the nearest degree angle GAC. So GAC angle is basically required. So what we can do, we can draw the line to clear GAC. So G is this one, A is this one, so we will join G and A, and AC will be this one. So if we join, so we will be considering this shaded triangle for our angle. So hopefully now you are better understanding. This will be the triangle which is under consideration. We need to find this angle, GAC angle. We have, this is 2A, this is B. So A and B values already we have, and we can use those values as well. So what we can do, we can replace those values. This is 2A, so A value is basically under root 5, 6, so this will be 2 under 12 under root 5 will be this side for this triangle ADC, and this side is B, which is 10 under root 3 minus 6 under root 5, and now we have to find AC. So we can write AC is equal to, so AC will be equal to, by Pythagoras theorem we can write 12 under root 5 squared plus 10 under root 3 minus 6 under root 5 squared. So this will be our equation. AC square is equal to this one, and we can find the value for this one. We can calculate. This will be 12 under root 5, and this will be whole squared plus 10 root 3 and minus, this will be 6, this will be 3 and minus 6 root 5, and bracket will be closed, and this will be also squared, and value will be 735.24. so this is AC square, so AC will be equal to root of this one. Root of answer will be equal to 27.11. so 27.11, this is a AC value. Now after finding this AC value, and what is this AC value? AC value is basically this line. We need to find this H height also. H height, how we can find? Basically this volume of this shape we know is equal to volume of this shape. So we will write relation of this one. Volume of this will be what? Volume of this will be 2A. So how will be finding volume? 2A into B into H. So it will be 2ABH. This will be volume of the melted shape. It will be equal to volume of this shape. So volume of this lower section will be 2A into B into B. So it will be 2AB squared plus volume of this upper semi-cylinder. Semi-cylinder will be pi A square B divided by 2. So this one will be basically volume of this semi-cylinder, because this length is B. So pi R square, basically A value is R. So pi A square and length is height. So this one will be B. So this will be for complete cylinder and divided by 2, so half cylinder. This is the relation which we have done from volume of this shape is equal to volume of this shape, and now we will find value of H from here, and we will replace basically we can find value of A. We will cancel these A. Basically this is A square will not be cancelled. This A will be 1A will be cancelled, so this square will be cancelled, and 2 we can cancel this 2. Okay, so we will write B 2BH is equal to 2B squared plus 1 by 2 pi into B. B will also be cancelled, and we can write H is equal to, this will be 2 will be divided by this, so it will be B only, plus this will be 1 by 4 pi into A we missed over here, so this will be pi A. This is value of H. In this one we can replace value of A and B, and value of A is what? Value of A is basically we will replace value of B first, and value of B is 10 under root 3 minus 6 under root 5. This is value of B, plus 1 by 4 pi, and value of A is 6 under root 5. So this is value of A. Now we can find this value of H, 10 root of 3 and minus 6 root of 5, and this will be closed, plus 1 over 4, and in brackets basically first we will be writing pi, and then in brackets 6 root 5, and this will be equal to this one, and this value is 14.44. so 14.44 is value of H. This is all in basically centimeters, this value also and this value also. Now we got value of AC and H. We got this value of AC, we got this value of H. Now this is opposite, this side is opposite and this side is adjacent, so opposite over adjacent will be tan theta, so tan theta will be equal to, so tan of angle GAC, angle GAC will be equal to H over AC, and H value is 14.44. so 14.44 divided by this value 27.11, this will be the value. Now we can shift tan to other side, so angle I'll move page a little above. So this will be angle GAC is equal to tan inverse of 14.44 divided by 27.11, and this value we can basically take tan inverse of fraction 14.44 and divided by 27.11, and bracket will be closed, and this will be 28.04. so this is equal to 28.04, and we can round it to 28 degrees. This will be our final answer to this question. We are done with this paper. Hopefully you understood each and every question. Don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Also recommend this channel to your class fellows and friends. Also introduce this channel to your respective teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.